Hey there, Mission Control. Well, today my game camera is from ApeMan. It is the H45 hunting camera. Bought it off of Amazon. Looked like a good deal. I already took it out and got the batteries loaded up, but so here's kind of a modified unboxing. Nice little protector on there. Get that out of there. Come on now. Okay, so it does high definition video. There you go. Ooh, even makes pretty little sounds. And I have no SD card in it, so that's not going to work unless I put an SD card in. That makes sense. The purpose of having this, kind of backtrack a little bit why we're doing this. Earlier in the year, springtime, this year, when the microgreens were really getting going and we finally started opening the doors after the long, hard, dark, cold winter was over, thank God, had a little mouse problem. So they were crawling up in the microgreens, and so we put out standard traps, and we caught quite a few of them, like 4 I think total. 4 is not a huge problem, but you know if there's 4, there's a lot more that you haven't seen. So we also put out some poison, and put not the type that you just lay out, but they have little special like houses where the mouse crawls into, they eat the poison, they walk out and they die somewhere. So we put that in, and then we have the A24 super awesome automatic machine gun mouse trap, as well as the peanut butter walk the plank trap up right now. The score so far is 1-0 to the peanut butter walk the plank. So the mouse climbed up the ramp and got into the peanut butter, fell in, and we've only killed 1 so far, and it's been about 5 days. So that's not really a good test to say if one is better than the other. It's just what the current score is. I think it really has to do with, you know, where are the little mices at, and that's what this guy's for, is to find them and then to make sure we keep them under control before winter gets here and during winter. So the game plan is to put this thing out in a few different places, kind of watch and see what's happening, and then move the A24 machine gun trap around, as well as the walk the plank trap, until we really optimize it and get the little mices out of here, and keep them under control. Some of you have asked, you know, how come you just don't have barn cats out here walking around? Well, the fact of the matter is we actually do, and they do kill things, but once we close the doors and we really start processing things, we don't want them out here. Their feet can have fecal matter and other things on it that can, you know, get all over everything and cause a problem. And we have to spend a lot of time cleaning all these surfaces, so we spray everything down with hydrogen peroxide just to make sure we kill anything like that. But still, you know, why introduce it? Why even have that risk? So that's why we're going after all these mice and squirrels, which we got a squirrel the other day. Big old gray squirrel came in here and decided not to leave happily. So I'm gonna go find a few potential places for this and get it set up, and then I will give you an update on how things are going. So just a quick little update on what we're doing. We've got the ApeMan game camera here. I'll go get an SD card, set this thing up, and we'll see what's happening at night. Go to your freaking trap, mouse, for crying out loud. You're all over the place. Go to your home. Are you too good for your home? So, obviously I'm doing something wrong here because we have the poison trap out right in front of the A24 machine gun super awesomeness, and they're not going for either one of them. And since I did, it's been quite a few days. Also, you'll notice that the date on the video is totally wrong. I forgot to set the time on the night camera, the game camera. So I'll need to do that next time. But it's been, I don't know, it was like 6 days, 7 days that I've had this out, and that poison has been there for months, and they haven't gone for it. And now the A24 is out, and they're not going for that bait. And I actually I took out the rocks that were underneath of it, I dug it all out, and I put a little chunk of wood that brought it up closer so that they wouldn't have to, you know, reach up in there. It wouldn't be so far since they're smaller little critters. And that still didn't do it. And I put out new peanut butter on the plank trap and haven't caught anything on that either. So these mice might be my new nemesis. The bed turned into a bunch of mice. If you're brand new, you don't know about my my nemesis bed, you can go back and check last year. It's the one bed that no matter what I did, it was always broke. And I killed it. I defeated that nemesis, but now I might have a new one. And I'm not excited about this one because I get yelled at when those mice are out there, and I don't like getting yelled at, so I gotta get them out of there. So anyway, the hunt is on. I'm gonna reach out to the manufacturers of A24 traps and see what we can do as far as bait goes, because I think obviously looking at this, I ain't no mouse expert, but I'd say that we need to do some better bait everywhere. The peanut butter worked once. Then these might be like super mice. I don't know. Anyway, hey, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. It was a fun one to put together. If you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, and hit subscribe here on YouTube. That would be great. In the meantime, everyone, this is the Real Martian Mouse Hunter. Boom.